Hey everybody, welcome back to yet another episode of Ratchet Clank Tools of Destruction. I can't talk today, fuck my life.
Really? You want to fuck your life just because you made one slip up? You need to get some better confidence, man.
I make all kinds of slip-ups. I work with roadside assistants.
I work in retail. So, you know, we both deal with
You
idiots.
ejected us into space.
Apologies.
You don't have to apologize for making slip-ups in front of them.
Allow us to make it up to you. Some space pirates from Ardolis have offered us bolts for
I don't know if I've already mentioned this, but this is actually Wacko Warner.
I just had to interject really quick because when Ratchet's got his hands on his hips, he's like covering his entire waist because his hands are so big. I was like, I know you're trying to go for the whole sassy, oh, this guy again, but it doesn't work when you have hands as big as your head. And
I would
apparently,
certainly
if you
hope
have
a lot
hands
of
bigger
us
than your
will.
face, you have cancer.
Rumor is you've been taken over by two fierce
That was very
warlocks,
dark, Reg.
bloodthirsty
Very
warriors
dark.
from the
That was a
days
quote
of
from
Great
something.
War.
I just thought it was relevant.
I think it's from Family Guy, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
Percival
very
had the
old
Hall of
Family
Knowledge
Guy.
closed down
Oh
to
yeah, that's
prevent
back when
folks from
Family Guy was
learning
actually
that piece of
funny.
history.
Yeah, now
But
it's
from
just,
what I've
hey,
been
remember
told,
this?
anything from this here asteroid
Don't
is
care.
90s
reaches
reference.
a precious
Whoa.
well once fed
Oh my god, we
into
finally did a
local
crossover with The
Crag Knights.
Simpsons. Who
That
cares?
is, until the Lombaxes
Yeah.
led a revolt against them
I haven't
from
watched
the
it
galaxy.
properly in ages, I don't really care. Also, sorry for talking over you,
Some say
Smuggler. I know
it's
you're
the
saying, like,
weapon that
really
swallowed
important
the
story
entire
here, but
Magmite planet with a single
it's on the
shot.
screen, people can read it, it's
Vaporization
fine.
was picked up by the Lombaxes when the Great War reached us.
It's kind of reminiscent of when Cusco's telling the story, but Cusco's on the screen telling him to shut the fuck up.
What's with the chimp and the bug? Can we get back to me?
The Cragmites were the biggest threat the universe had ever seen.
Yeah, I'm still convinced that that is, like, the funniest film Disney has ever made.
Oh, yeah, I love
It's
it.
literally just full of, like, fourth wall breaking, it's full of in-jokes amongst other people, it's really smart writing. Where it's like, when he dressed up as a woman and then he goes like, oh, it's me and my wife on our honeymoon. Bless you for coming out in public.
And an onion log.
To
split.
Well, that could be enough to make old Percival nervous.
I need to remember what the full order is, because it's...
history repeating itself.
Oh,
I
no.
think it was 2 specials and an onion log.
Who, this little guy?
No, it wasn't that, it was like the full thing that she comes in and like...
Oh yeah, the thing that Kronk did.
Almost cost me my one
I don't even know. I know the last one is a steak cut in the shape of a trout.
Oh, that's a classic though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
You got all that, honey?
Fast go to Grandma's breakfast and turn the fish to a gilt, and turn the cow to a gilt. Got it.
I've got it. I got it. Sorry, I just have to look this up while I'm well, I'm using this awful weapon that doesn't do any damage to this thing.
God, I hate this thing. I swear.
But yeah, it was like, ordering 3 pork combos, extra bacon on the side, 2 chili cheese samplers, a basket of liver and onion rings, a catch of the day, and a steak cut in the shape of a trout.
You got all that, honey?
3 uncles wearing pants, played a hot air basket for Grandma's breakfast, and changed the bowl to a deal. Got it.
It's bull, not cow. Sorry, damn. But what I was saying earlier, I don't know if I mentioned it in this playthrough or not. If I have already, whatever. Jess Harnell does the smuggler, which his most famous role that I know him as is Wacko freaking Warner.
Yeah, he also does the plumber, I think, Jess Harnell now.
I think he does. I think you are right.
Yeah, and he also voices a cat. No, he doesn't voice that. He voices Captain Hero, I think. Is this? Yes, I don't think this is really a test. That's why you're gonna lose. Suck it!
I think you're right, actually. I might have to look that up later, but I do believe you're right.
Oh, drawn together. What a show.
God, I love that damn thing. I'm sorry, but I still cannot. I cannot play Ratchet and Clank and then go watch that show because Woldor Sockbat kills me.
Don't make me suck your dick!
I'm like, Ratchet, no!
No, the one that's Ratchet is like, dude, I'm not turning your lights on for you again.
You ain't got enough.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. Now you can answer your own damn phone.
You're a fucking dick, Eddie!
Me and Grudge actually have a headcanon that was actually Ratchet in a Hollow Guys. He comes back in, Clank's like, who was that, Ratchet?
Oh, nothing, just being weird to some human. Although he had a face in the shape of an intercom, so that was kind of weird. Yeah, I'm just taking the time to show off all the bad weapons, like this thing. It's so bad.
I was getting ready to say, why the fuck are you using all of these stinkers? They suck!
I need to show off what they do. If I just use the rhino for everything, it'll get boring, but... Ow. This is clearly not working, is it?
This thing is essentially coughing up phlegm at us.
Yeah, Mr. Zircon, you can do this better.
Oh my god, I love this thing.
Oh, Mr. Zircon is like the best thing that they've done in years.
It's literally one of the best weapons that have been released in a Ratchet & Clank game.
Psych, Mr. Zircon lives only to kill.
You heard, small fuzzy thing. Prepare to die. Also, potential skill point, if you wrench slam those centipede things, about 5 of them is you trigger the skill point.
Again, it's one of those things where it's like, how would you know to do that? I don't understand.
You won't, really.
Alright, what else have we got? Pyroblaster is rubbish.
Yep.
Oh, we'll try the Raptor Launcher, I guess.
That one's not bad in terms of crowd control, especially for some of the bigger enemies.
I mean, it's doing a decent amount of damage, it's just that you have to use, like, 6 rockets to do anything, and then you're out of ammo in, like, 1 round.
Yeah. It definitely does not do well against the Leviathans. It's more for, like I said, crowd control.
Yeah, that does, though. That works amazingly.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Is that, what is that? Is that the, Alpha Disruptor?
Alpha Cannon, yes.
Oh, yeah, the Alpha Cannon.
It's
Why did I think Alpha Disruptor?
Well, I think that's what it's called before you've upgraded it all.
Oh,
and then
okay.
it becomes the cannon when you have it full.
Ah, yes. Which makes me wonder, what the fuck were they designing this damn thing for?
Blowing stuff up?
Probably. Seems to be a theme.
I'm particles!
I've become the Willy Wonka machine!
That was fun. Can we do it again?
My god, David K. I cannot believe that this guy not only voices Megatron in Beast Wars and Beast Machines, but he's also Sashomaru from Inuyasha. I can't even.
Wow, figure that, voice actors having roles.
I'm sorry, man. Just to go from such an extreme to another spectrum. Oh,
well, to be fair, we've kind of discussed that with James Arnold Taylor and him being Sockbat.
That's very true. But you can
still... let's fucking do this!
Well, you can still kind of hear James in that. In Sashomaru and Megatron, you can't hear Clank!
We should get back to the smuggler.
Cancelled!
Oh, that poor little thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a good film.
Oh yeah. Also, another opportunity for skill point, going through these things in alphanumeric order.
Again, no one would know how to do that, but god damn it, Insomniac.
Indeed.
Oh well. Is this enough now? I mean, Clank probably should have said so.
Hopefully. Didn't he did say we should get back to the smuggler, I do believe that.
I forgot, I got distracted by his...
You do that scary well.
Oh no, I wasn't even trying on that one.
Still. It makes me sad that this game is the biggest role that the smuggler has in the entire future series. It does make me a little sad.
He appears in A Crack in Time, but they messed up the size of his model wrong, so he's like smaller than Ratchet, and it's very strange. Yeah. I don't understand why.
Do you ever see him like physically in A Crack in Time? I think you only see him in his ship, don't you?
You do see him in person when you hand in the Rhino Holo plans, and that's it. And that's when they mess up his model size so that he's like physically smaller than Ratchet, and it's very strange. It's probably like an oversight, like they forgot to wait. Oh, we need to change the ratio of his model higher or something. But
oops,
it's
an oopsie. Also, with this skin, it's gonna happen like right here. It basically just looks like Ratchet is like clawing his way up the ramp.
Yeah, I don't need boots. I got cat reflexes. If I don't die. Oh.
Damn it! I like that line. After that gets done, Ratchet basically looks at Clank. He's like, "You are such a nerd."
And I ruined it. I'm awful.
Damn you. Lasers.
Yeah,
Gotta love them.
The hitboxes on these things are a little bit odd. They're bigger than they look.
Mm-hmm.
So you sometimes get hit by it when you're like, oh, I didn't even touch that. And then you realize, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Watch
Sometimes
me
the camera...
die again. watch me do it again because I'm not doing this right. Oh, I called it!
Oh, oh shit.
Oh, I knew it would happen.
Oh. Also, funnily enough, doesn't that kind of look like the cube from the Jimmy Neutron movies?
Man, it's been so long since I've seen Jimmy Neutron. I saw it the first movie where they like went into space using all those theme park rides.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen anything else related to Jimmy Neutron. I only saw that.
They had an animated series on Nickelodeon for a while.
It was like using really creepy early 90s 3D animation.
Oh yeah, I was... And they were the first ones first ones that I ever saw in that particular style to do that, because the characters, their heads were all like twice the size of their body and completely unproportionate, so it's like, what the fuck is happening?
I know, I mean, there's such a thing as like cartoon style, but translating that style into 3D is a little bit awkward sometimes. Alright, I'm not dying for this one.
You should have seen how they did it when they did the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. Shit.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they did a crossover with Fairly Odd Parents and Jimmy Neutron, and it was so freaking weird, because then they took Jimmy and took him out of the 3D area that they'd had him in favor of actual, traditional animation style, and they put Timmy in that big blocky, bulgy kind of 3D, and it was so weird.
Oh gosh. Oh
they had
no.
Cosmo and Wanda in there too. I'm like, oh my god, what the hell is that man looking at?
Ratchet.
I know the experiment and everything, but come on, it's just...
I mean, they kind of did something similar with Lilo and Stitch, only they kept the animation style the same. Because they had all kinds of crossovers with them, with Lilo and Stitch the series. The good one, not the fucking anime.
Yeah, they also made an anime that was terrible.
Fucking hell, god damn it, Yuna.
Let's grab it and get out of here before
It's really sad
Tiger
because
sends zombies in.
that character in that show has made Yuna's name tarnished. And Yuna's great in Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, the Yuna of Final Fantasy is absolutely wonderful. The Yuna in Stitch the Thing is awful.
Stitchy!
Shut the fuck up, like right now.
Check out that
Lilo would never have let that happen. Jumba and Pleakley would never have let that happen. Jumba would have sat Stitch down and said, "Little girl is going to college, she'll be back for Christmas."
Yeah, I also feel like really sad that like there was that one episode where Lilo was in it, and it wasn't it wasn't like technically her. It was like,
No, but she still appeared at the end of the episode. She looked more like Nani, because the Lilo we saw was her daughter.
Yes, it was like, why don't you go back with us, Stitch? Why?
Seriously, I mean, she explained that she came back to the island looking for Stitch after college had ended and she was home for the semester, and he wasn't there, and she was like, where did my Stitchy go? I mean, I swear, Stitch, if he heard that, he would have been like, fuck you, later, I'm out of here, I'm going home. Back to my Ohana. And have little adventures with little Lilo, or whatever her name was.
Little Lilo 2.
Lilo 2.
Yeah, I think that's what, like, because Lilo's got, like, a weird imagination, so she'd probably, like, call her something, like, really odd. I mean, she fed, like, peanut butter sandwiches to a fish, so...
Well, she named half of the cousins very strange names.
Yeah, I think Lilo 2, or... I was gonna say bitch to rhyme with Stitch, but... No, I have two things to live with. I have Stitch and I have bitch.
Now she named her Pudge.
Pudge. Yeah,
Pudge the fish died, so she named her child after the fish.
Saying, hey, you were a little bit fat as a baby. You're Pudge. You also look as though you smell a little bit of fish, so.
Oh my god, no, I got it. She probably, like, what if she named her Coco because Stitch loved coconut cake?
Aw, Coco. Coco and Stitch.
Coco and Stitch, I would love that. They need to make that a series. Why did they make the stupid anime?
Because Japan.
So stupid. Didn't that get dubbed, though?
I don't know if it ever did or not. I don't think it ever did. I've only ever seen it in Japanese, and I only watched like a handful of episodes because it was so bad.
I couldn't handle it, man.
I love the fact that we're just kind of like talking about like Disney things and just completely ignoring the fact that I'm making those turrets glitch in and out of reality with this thing.
Yeah, also the voices that we have heard, we'll learn their names here in a minute. Yeah, they are. Let me see.
Let me
Who are
consult the database.
Yeah, Paul Eating and Daniel Hagen.
Yeah,
And we will
they're great.
learn them.
They're great at what they do. They really are.
Yes. Oh, also, there's a line from Ratchet that's coming up. I would really like us both to shut up and hear it, because it's great.
Oh, well, when we get to that point.
Absolutely.
We're not quite there yet, but we'll let him have his moment of glory.
Absolutely.
Alright, let's fucking do this!
Oh my god, I still cannot get over that one, like, South Park looking character. I cannot make myself say her name.
Why don't you suck it? Why don't you suck it?
Oh, damn.
Suck my taint now, suck my taint!
Jesus Christ, help me. Oh god. Okay, here it is.
Ratchet, perhaps we should reason with them.
Sure. They promised to give me the Lombax secret. I promise not to blow them up.
Classic.
Love it. Love it. Got it. Got it. Damn it, I love it. But yeah.
Yeah, one thing I want to point out about this level is going through this level for the first time without any of these weapons is the most frustrating difficulty spike I've probably encountered in a game before. Like, you have all these turrets, you have those laser bots that just will not die, and keep in mind, I'm using these fully upgraded weapons, right, for this, and they're still taking some time to kill them. It's just, the balance is so wrong in here.
Oh yeah, this essentially suffered from Jack 2 syndrome, where it upped the difficulty so bad that this is something you would see toward the end of the game when you had better weapons.
Yeah, the thing is, like, added difficulty's fine, but you also need to give the player a little bit of a chance to overcome that difficulty.
Yeah.
It's a bit like old PS1 game logic, where it was like, oh, just to make it harder, we just make it so that everything takes longer to die and has more health, and you stay the same. Like, that's not how it should work.
Oh, also, you gotta love how these guys are just having their own little banter in the background, because it's like, now? Do we do it now?
Yeah, these two have some great lines later in the game. There's one in particular that always, like, makes me smirk, because it shows Insomniac's level of, yeah, we got away with saying this.
You'll probably have to tell me after the episode what you're talking about, because I can't remember. They have so many good lines.
It involves stones.
Oh, yes, that.
I'll tell you later, and no, I should have said that, damn it.
Yeah, you really should have. So, plus, that was one of Clank's lines.
You got the stones for a halo jump. We'll get there.
Oh yes, we will.
Let's carry on.
Okay, and right now we are looking at probably one of the most irritating characters that I found in the Ratchet and Clank games.
Now it's funny because I don't share this opinion. There's a few things that we don't agree on, and this is probably one of them that's coming up now.
You could probably put all the things that we don't agree on in a little bitty Polly Pocket box.
And that's small, guys. That's real small.
Oh yeah, but this is definitely one of them. I'm sorry, but this character, before the voice change, annoyed me to hell!
Which is a shame, because her voice in this game is like from someone who's really well known.
Oh god, yeah. If you can't tell who the hell this is, I do feel sorry for you, because she's in every freaking thing to ever exist. Oh my god, what the hell?
Oh, right.
This is happening.
My thruster coil.
I don't want to know what your thruster coils are.
Probably in his head.
Hey, girl!
Oh my god, shut up. For the love of all that is decent, shut your face.
There's nothing wrong with her!
I don't know. There's just something about this character that just rubs me the wrong way. Fluffy! Hello. Oh my god, Ratchet bit his lip there for a minute. Did you see that?
He's like,
Like, yes, I'm a Lombax. Don't shoot me.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Talwyn. I literally have no problem with Talwyn ever. I think she's fine.
Her voice actress in other things is great. That's Tara Strong. In other things, she's wonderful. But for some reason, this character, I cannot stand her. Also, Kronk and Zephyr. Love them.
Oh, sorry.
Probably this. Her attitude. Just...
That's so...
Ironic?
I take it he's the smart one.
Bitch, I will
Oh, look
itch.
at his little pouty face. Like,
It's like, I was always told at the orphanage not to hit a girl.
no, I think the problem is there's one moment in the game after this that I think, because in this game she like is like, oh, you're just like new people and you get used to it and everything. But I think the reason that Dragon Skull doesn't like her is because of a moment that happens in the game after this that only happens if you do a certain choice, and it's fucking mean as hell.
Where is the artifact?
I will never forgive her for that. Although she does look absolutely adorable in this picture.
They took. My father went after them. But
I still maintain my thing that the plumber has got to be connected to that character in some way.
I thought they like confirmed that wasn't the case, but I might have been imagining that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just looking at the design of that thing, and I'm like, what the hell? Ugh, whatever.
Well, we did it. We've now got a new friend who told us to lock up despite not giving us the keys. That's really irresponsible.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave two strangers in my house.
You know, where I've remained for years.
She looked about, what, 5 in that picture?
Yeah, well, there's something I kind of forgive her for being like that initially because she says she's not used to people visiting her. She doesn't know how to be social.
Still, I don't know.
She even says, sorry if I seem rude, I haven't gotten out much since my father vanished. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Like I said, it's not something I can explain, you know? It's just something about this character just kind of rubs me weird. I don't know.
It's probably
here's what it is, probably. I've always had a grudge against Tara Strong for replacing the girl who voiced Kira in the Jack series. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, but
she's using that same voice.
The person who initially voiced Kira was terrible, though.
She was the one I grew up with! She had nostalgia!
Alright, well, you can continue arguing this against me off camera, because we need to end this episode.